What is up, you guys? So I'm trying to catch up on her BPD journaling. Sorry, guys. Everybody's been sick around here last few days. Look at her with her arms crossed. She looks like Miss Big Burly. Miss Big Burly Shirley. I cannot take her serious. She did this pose again. Like she's gonna get Will scared or something. I can't take your big ass serious whatsoever. Sitting up there with those marshmallows crossed. Girl, you look like a big old marshmallow with glasses. Anyways, God, my throat sounds so bad, but I wanted to put a video out because it's been like a while and I'll be pushed out the algorithm. So anyways, let's listen to this mess.
Yeah. I'm not comfortable at all with supporting him in any way, trying to limit your speech. That's fucking insane.
No.
Yeah, it McFish.
It's
Like, what I've noticed with Jason, he doesn't even try to say it's not about that. It's not about that with your son. He puts the most sickest thoughts and ideas in her head. Like, he doesn't even try to talk her down or calm her down or nothing. What a horrible partner he is. Because he's filling her head just like he filled her head up with whatever she was going to expose on her son. You know, you guys remember that video that she privated? That was apparently what Jason came to tell her. He's sick, and he's like telling her weird things about her own kids.
child, if you love me, you do this for me. If you love me, you do this for me. And you're like, no.
Like me.
I'm not going to pop the tire on my fucking car because you're trying to test my love, okay?
Exactly.
I still have to go back and forth to work. Why would I pop my tire and then have to spend...
That old kook ball just laughing at all the dumb analogies she's saying. He's just glad she ain't angry at him or hitting him. Because if she wasn't so angry at her son, it would all be directed towards him. So he keeps filling her head with weird lies, so it keeps her mad at her kid.
And $400 to get the fucking tire replaced.
Right, that's right.
Just so you know I love you.
Exactly. That's true. That's a very good lesson.
So why should I kill my ability to live and survive by making money to prove my love to you?
That's true. Because he ain't going to pay our bills.
Are you going to pay my bills?
No, he isn't.
You know what, William? I'll quit YouTube when you start paying my bills.
There you go. That's why Shanny's good. She can just succinctly really just pop. There you go. There's the issue. She's literally paying bills, guys.
I am. This channel is paying my bills.
Paying her bills.
And this old greasy bald dweeb right here, I hope I don't get in trouble, won't work. Okay? He won't work for nothing. I don't care if it's your house or not. Get a job. Your woman is standing on 900-pound legs. Okay? You know she cannot walk around for no 8 hours a day. So the least you can do is go work. Go work at a fast food place. But he won't. He really would let that kid pay their bills. He's sick. They meant that too. And I also heard about their channel. It's those videos that they're reviewing and they're just having play. Some people just have the automatic copyright strike deal going for their channel. So you got to be careful about whose video you sit there and play the whole time. You got to just play, clips of it. Or, I don't know. I really don't. I don't mess with those higher channels. No. I was real worried about doing any of their videos when they were reviewing other channels. That's why I would try to clip most of their channel out and just show them, because I don't know. I really don't know what could have happened or what.
So if you want to try and come at your mom and tell her quit paying bills, that's irresponsible, isn't it, son? That's very irresponsible.
Every month it's paying our cell phone bill.
That's right.
And helping us eat.
Yep.
Why would I give up something that's helping me live
And give hygiene items?
to prove my love to you?
Hygiene items? You guys aren't even using hygiene items. You don't even brush your teeth or your hair. You barely shower. You guys, hygiene items. Don't lie.
That's not logical. There's no way there's logic involved with cutting off a channel for nothing when it's monetized and making money. When we need money. There's no way it makes sense to just say, oh, I'm doing this no more. Money does not grow on motherfucking trees, William. You know that, right? They make the money out of trees. But it don't grow on it, does it? No. You gotta make money in this world, and your mom's channel's making money. So she's gonna stream. She's gonna do content. And that's so crazy to say stop. No, she's making money. And we need it.
Money is more important. Well,
money is needed. You wouldn't be talking to us right now because we wouldn't.
Do you need money to survive? Yes, you do. Now shut the fuck up.
Everybody fucking does.
You think I want to be on YouTube with a bunch of freaking assholes all the time, treating me like shit? For nothing? You think I do that for nothing? You think I'm doing this right now for nothing? I'm not. I'm trying to get my son back to talk to me. And I'm trying to make money.
Sorry.
Because I have to. Because last month, I barely did any videos because I was so depressed over William. And I didn't make a lot of money.
I forgot to mention that if you see this video kind of like jumping around, it was just like little bits of clips of her long 8-hour live. So I just went through and found the interesting parts that were worth re-listening to. It's insane, some of the stuff we're about to hear. I'm sure you guys heard it, but there's a few things that I missed.
And that really hurt us.
It did.
And now I just have to do what I need to do. Because I don't have William. I have this. Thank you for the $2. It's not pathetic. This is my job.
It is.
It's how I survive. Before all of this went down...
William ain't paying our cell bill. So to request your mom to stop doing something that pays the cell bill, are you going to pay our cell bill this coming month?
They're acting like their free cell phone bill is what they pay. No, they're just worried that their DoorDash food will be cut lower. Like they won't be able to order DoorDash as much. Acting like it's all about a bill. Girl, go sit somewhere.
Of course you're not. And you shouldn't have to.
Exactly.
She's going to pay it. With revenue from her channel.
Yeah, he said she's gonna pay it. No shit. Because you won't work. You won't get off your lazy, dirty butthole and get a job.
Ain't leaving YouTube. And she shouldn't have to.
To prove my love to you.
That's insane. And you never requested anything like this, even when it was at its worst, Will. You never told Mom, just, you have to stop YouTube or I'm not going to talk to you anymore. That never happened. So why now? You're not even with us anymore.
Nobody knows who you are.
Right.
Why do you fucking care? They don't know how you look like. Why do you fucking care? Get used to it. Get used to it. Because I'm going to do what I need to do to survive with or without you.
You have to.
Why would you tell me not to? You know, there's been plenty of times because of YouTube, you had food in your mouth. You had clothes on your backs.
Yep.
I'm sure the food stamps played the big role in food in their mouth. And they probably also got a free clothes voucher from the welfare office. You know, where they offer that to kids who are on food stamp and like literally have barely any income. They help get them clothes and backpacks and stuff. Because I mean, was her views pretty big back then, or were they just small? Like, because when they're just small, a couple thousand, you don't get much at all. You'd be lucky if you made enough just to get paid for 1 month, which is $100 minimum. How does that put food and clothes on somebody's back?
That's right. Okay, that's something I gotta kind of bring up for you. How would you have felt if she was trying to force contact with you and you're like, fuck off? You gotta put yourself that, because that's the position now, right? William is you going, fuck you, Betty.
I know.
You know what I mean?
And I'm doing exactly opposite of what my mom did.
Right. Because she went on there to just blast you and
Exactly.
whatever the fuck.
Shanny, the poor victim. Even back then, on your old videos, you were sitting there throwing accusations at your parents before they ever came out. Constantly. Because you were trying to make it seem like you were some abused child. And that's why you're 900 pounds. Girl, acting like a damn victim. I did the exact opposite. My mom just came out of nowhere and it started attacking me. What a liar these two are. They're sick.
Yeah. And that's right. The circumstances aren't totally the same because you're not abusive.
I did shower, Steffi.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Spraying yourself down with, what is that stuff she keeps spraying underneath her folds? Like, she hides the camera and all you hear is chick, 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 chick. One time I saw her lift up her gut. Is that, what do they call that? Hand sanitizer? Spraying hand sanitizer or room spray on your body don't count as a shower, Shanny.
Yeah, her hair's nice, fluffed out, beautiful. Her hair's gorgeous.
I was depressed as shit the whole time taking a shower, but I still took the shower.
She did it, yeah.
You took a shower, but both of you are still in the same clothes? You're in the same clothes, literally, every video.
And that's hard, guys.
I had that coconut oil in my hair, though, in the sulfurate.
Yeah.
But you see how soft it makes your hair, though?
It's gorgeous. Well, I don't like it. I don't like that shit. I don't want it in my hair ever again. I'll just have my hair the way it is. It's fine. I don't like it.
Because it showed just how bald he was. Like, when his hair was pasted down, it's nothing but scalp and, like, little patches of stringy long hair. He got embarrassed. If y'all find the video where they're doing their coconut oil treatment, can y'all, like, take some pictures of his bald scalp for me, please?
Just feel of it. That slimy dog shit. I don't like that. I never really liked gel in my hair as a kid like that because I had shorter hair when I was a kid, of course. You know, you gotta cut your hair, you fucking hippie. You know, you gotta cut your hair.
We need to somehow get Shanny to bleach his hair. I think Jason deserves a nice long hair bleaching. Leave it on there for a couple hours so it gets nice and white. Okay? He's been instigating these weird thoughts in her head about her son, so the least she could do is just bleach his hair.
So when I had a shorter hairstyle, I did the fucking gels backing up and and this shit bullshit. I hate that. I hated it. I hated having short hair. Ugh. This is not me.
It also don't look great on you.
It's not me. I'm supposed to have this. I'm just am.
A nice old head shaving would do as well because his hair is fried. It is burnt fried. And him being really bald on top does him no favors. When you dye it brown, all it does is just make your scalp shiny and brown. I've seen people bald looking and dyed their hair brown, and all you see is a shiny brown, fake brown colored scalp. We know it's all scalp over there. So you either bleach the hair or you get rid of it.
He's a lion. He has to have his mane.
That's what the kid from the one, my buddy, his name was Justin Troutman, and he worked at Starbucks. He's like, dude, you're like a fucking lion. Look at that hair. Ah. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm a Leo too. And he's like, oh, that makes sense, bro. Your hair is fucking sick, man. I'm like, thank you.
So you want to see Rev's legs?
Hold back, man. They're not solid fucking muscle, no.
Okay, so I figured something out. Maybe I figured it out is what I'm trying to say. You know his picture he posted on his community tab where he's like doing that weird pose and he's showing yuck. Okay, first of all, yuck. Second of all, he really believes the troll comments when they're saying, oh, you should sign up for this. You'll make a lot of money. And he really believes that the men want to see him. So he thinks by posting that, he's going to get some money. Like, you're a liar and you're a fraud. And it's all about money. And the sad thing is, the trolls were only kidding. I was laughing my ass off whenever I heard that comment say, oh, you should make, because they're trolling him and he really believes it. These two are so, I don't know what's wrong with these two.
I got sort of a femmy little fucking thing going on sometimes with my body, and I'm fine with that. I like it, you know. I turn myself on sometimes, which is cool.
That is such a weird thing to say. Like, come on. You turn yourself on sometimes. Yeah, you're a danger. You're a danger to the public.
No.
Look at him hugging up all over his flakes. He loves his flakes. He's sitting there breathing them in and just inhaling them.
I love
I feel like, oh, sorry. Sorry. I was holding it for sorry. Thank you. You make, we got each other, you know, that's not enough. I know.
Look at that gigantic arm just pulling him in. God, just pulls that old shriveled up body. Although he does have a pretty big gut. The rest of his body's like real thin and frail. That looks, oh my, 70 pounds lost where, Shanny? You're starting to piss me off the more you keep saying that. I mean, where's all the 70-pound weight loss? We would see it somewhere. We don't. Every time we see your arm, it's just as big, if not bigger. Your face barely lost any weight. Like, where's the 70 pounds? Where?
It's not enough. You need your boy. You need to at least talk to your boy.
I'm so worried about what's going on with him.
I know that, but he doesn't want to talk to you.
He's going down such a dark route.
And there's nothing you can do about that, really. You gotta let your boy make mistakes. And going no contact with you is a big mistake. Because you're one of the people in life that knows him the best, of course.
That's why I think he's running away, because I do know him the best.
But
and he's doing some fucked ass shit.
Yeah, like like again, we can't know. We can't, if we just sit around here and speculate and speculate and speculate, it's literally spinning your wheels and going nowhere in your car. You know, like,
I can't help it. It's hormones. It's instincts. It's like knowing there's something wrong.
Well, there's not, because he did an interview.
No, there is something going
You
on.
just shut everything off with that. Jesus fucking Christ, all that goddamn garbage over there.
Why are you letting all that trash build up, Mr. Caretaker? I hope they see all the garbage you guys are throwing around on the floor. You're going to hear him shovel in so much trash when he grabs a trash bag. It's insane.
Sorry. I just shut off everything. Me too. Sorry. 1 minute. Let me fix this. There we go.
Oh, she's got to hurry up and pretend like she's sad again. It's all a show. While he sits over there and cleans up after you, she won't even get up to help. Turn the camera off then, Shanny, if you're so embarrassed of yourself. She won't even shut the camera part off for a second to help. That's how lazy she is.
Like you know your kid can go into like psychosis, right? And you know he's acting outside of his character. How could you not be a wreck? How can you not be a wreck?
Shit, parents wouldn't give a fuck.
Like,
You know?
He's been going to therapy since he was like 6 years old because he used to have really bad anxiety attacks. So like, I knew he inherited mental problems, right? So like, I always taught him DBT and like coping skills. So in case he did get borderline personality disorder, he could have like a little bit of coping mechanisms instilled in him so he wouldn't have to suffer the way I do. I'm telling you, he's not using anything to help himself and his coping mechanisms.
Yeah, until he does, you should not want to contact him either. Because he's just going to hurt you.
So,
Now I might be in a pussy and I should hang this fucking call. I should take her phone, close this hangout, call the ambulance, and get her in a hospital. That's what somebody would tell me. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. Because I value her autonomy. And I'm not going to put her in scenarios where she might have a couple guards outside her door. I'm not going to fucking do that to her. Does she maybe need it for mental health? Yeah. But I'm not going to do it for her. I'm not going to do it to her. Because I wouldn't want that done to me. Period. Some nurses are more,
He definitely needs to get his hair bleached. Shanny, just bleach his hair, please. You guys can film it or go live on Jason's channel and do it.
authoritarian acting. You're doing this now. If I was a nurse, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that to people.
that goes against the law actually doing that.
Yeah, but they do it.
They shouldn't.
They do, though.
They can persuade, but that's as far as they can go.
That's exactly right. That's how I understand.
You have a right to your own health decisions. And I don't want to die in a goddamn hospital.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is that if you want to do anything against someone's will, you got to cop it 5150. That's how it works. Anything else is illegal.
I'm completely sound of mind to state I do not want to die in a hospital.
Mm-hmm. And you're in your right mind, exactly.
Like I said, when I came to this house, my intention was coming here to die.
How sick is that? And she's not even dying of anything. The only thing she has wrong is her obesity. That is it. So how long are you going to be living in that? She's not going to leave that house. She's not. She don't want to.
Because I've been in that bad of health.
He knows he is fucked. Hearing that, he's like, oh, shit. She is not leaving this house until she decides she passes away. Whatever, which is, it could be another 20 plus years.
Thank you, Miss Liz.
Bless your heart. Is that her?
No.
No, it's another.
It's
girl.
a fellow BPD.
Oh my God! You are the key to this shit, Shanny. You should really be the head of a group that gives support for BPD people.
BPD support group.
Absolutely, that's right. You're exiting, Shan. So you got to make preparations for the exit, right? My mom did it all for me. Bless her heart.
So they're going with that she's gonna die again soon or something. What will is she gonna leave her children's other than the fact that they gotta pay to either cremate her or get her buried? You're just leaving them a bill when you exit, woman. And Jason's like, damn, I gotta deal with that too. Yeah, Jason, you're gonna have to figure it out yourself how to pay for her burial or cremation in about 20 years.
I gotta do it too.
Yep, you do. Yep.
How much do I consider a good wage? Well,
a living wage. How about that?
I think I could live on, with the way things are, happily like $4,000, $5,000 a month.
Oh,
I know.
Well, there you go. See?
And she's just talking about herself, not with anybody else. 4 to 5 grand for one person, and you ain't got no bills. How much food do you really eat, Shanny? Like, you're just happy as long as you get to just eat all day long whenever you want. That's all it is.
4 or 5 grand a month, huh? There you go.
Yeah, I'm 42 years old, but I'm sick. Do you get it?
She doesn't have medical bills. She doesn't have home bills. She figured she was going to go there to pass away knowing there's no bills. So why would one person need 4 to 5 grand a month to be happy? Because she wants to have food at her disposal. That's why. That's all she thinks about. That's all she cares about is food.
Yeah, the number don't really matter when there's so many compounded health issues with Shannon. That's the deal.
Like, with the fibromyalgia and the osteoarthritis, it puts my life expectancy in my 50s to 60s.
Just that. Right.
I'm 42.
You don't got long.
You know how fast 10 years go?
A blink. That's a blink. I can't believe my fucking mom died over 13 years ago.
I know.
My mom passed away over 13 years ago. I feel like I'm still mourning her. I am still mourning her. I've never gotten over that, and I'm not going to.
No.
Okay, so here's the next bit of the video where they talk about what they fed the kids.
Oh, yeah.
We had food and they didn't.
Oh, that's
Can
bullshit.
you believe that one, Shan?
I know.
I would literally have a half a block of ramen and those kids would eat the majority of the stuff in the freezer. It was gone almost in a day.
I know.
We all know just by looking at everybody who ate up all the food throughout the day. And Shanny is sitting there allowing her kids to take blame for that. And Jason, you were really heavy back then too. You only started losing weight whenever you guys lost the kids, actually.
That's incredible, isn't it, folks?
I mean, inflation was going up. Food prices were going up. The boys were eating everything.
I swear, guys, it's insane.
And
Shanny and I would go to Giant. We come back with an order and have it in the freezer. Hot Pockets, all of these things. The absolutely filled fucking freezer to the brim, and it's gone in what, Shan?
Like 2 days?
2 or 3 days gone.
Let's just say them saying that the boys ate up all the food was right. Who cares? That's what majority of the food stamps were for anyways. When you have kids, you get a whole bunch more. So it's for them. It's not for Jason. He shouldn't have been touching that food, if you want to get technical, Shanny. But no, we all know who ate up all the food in a matter of days. You and Jason. You guys are sitting there getting stoned and then getting the munchies and eating up all the food. And then when all that's gone, you sit there and order your guys' self some DoorDash.
And the refrigerator, like
Devoured.
just big giant fucking grocery order.
Huge.
And it's gone.
Gone.
In 2 days.
2 days.
These boys were eating that much.
They were eating massive amounts of food. I'd have a half a block of ramen. And meanwhile, I got the internet telling me, you look like you're dying, Jay. I wasn't that skinny. But
You know what I find weird on cases like these, though, when kids get taken by CPS due to being starved? There's always a morbidly obese or huge parent who said, oh, they ate. They got to eat whenever they want. No, they didn't. You did. They always like to blame the skinny, malnutrition child for eating up everything. Meanwhile, the parent is like morbidly obese. It's always in these types of cases. So if you didn't have the money to feed your children or to barely eat at all, why did Shanny only get bigger? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
you know, I was not eating that much. That's true. For the sake of 2 minors in my house? Yeah. I'm not going to eat. Fine. I'll cook burgers. I will cook the food for them. They will eat it. It's their food. They eat. If I don't get a burger, that's fine. Fuck it. I'll have a half a block of ramen, which is so bad.
Yeah, good. That's what you should have been eating. You shouldn't have been touching their food stamp food at all.
Oh, ramen noodles.
Oh, I hate ramen.
I hate ramen.
Ramen makes me want to puke, so it's like, why even eat it?
I hate ramen so much that it's toxic waste they feed people.
My brother was like that. My mom would come home with all kinds of good stuff, and I'd never see any of it left allowed, well, unless I hid it behind the veggies.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Huh?
I know. And William's talking about being so hungry. Well, maybe because you were eating everything up,
At once.
and we had to go back to the store.
Did not have money on the EBT card for it.
Why is he so concerned with the kids' EBT? I know it's passed a lot of time, but she needs to be reported. He shouldn't have been he shouldn't have even known any amount on their EBT card nor touched their food. Shanny, you need to be reported for that. Maybe you can get your paycheck docked and pay it all back.
You eat $230 worth of food in 3 days. This is what I was dealing with, guys. Like them. That's good. I'm glad you like them, son. You can't eat them all in one sitting.
Right?
You can't eat them all in one sitting, Zachary. I know. $30 box of empanadas gone in one night.
A huge box of fucking, like, the 30-pack of the White Castle burgers, gone.
Gone.
The fucking, those burritos,
Oh,
those, like...
El Monterey.
The El Monterey bean and cheese burritos,
Gone.
gone.
A day. How do you eat that many fucking burritos in a day? Do you know the El Monterey's? It's like that stacked with burritos. How many's in a box? 12? 16?
It's so crazy to me how concerned or bothered he was by their little monthly food stamps when he had all that money. You cannot tell me for a second she wasn't still applying for food stamps. She could have just been like, oh, I'm living here, but, you know, they don't pay nothing for me type deal. She would have got reapproved. So not only were they having the luxury of Jason's money, they were eating up all the kids' food stamps. So who cares if they were eating up the food in 3 days? It was their food. It was their right to the food.
Yeah, exactly.
They eat the whole thing in a day. Oh, we didn't have food. Really? Because I could have sworn I bought boxes of stuff for you guys, and it was gone. I didn't eat it. Your mom didn't eat it.
They aren't convincing anybody about the boys eating up all the food at all. We don't believe it. Especially looking at Shanny, we do not believe it. She was sitting there eating up food while Jason was hammered and then letting the boys take the blame for it.
What happened?
You guys suck. Okay. Well, I love you too.
Suck it. You suck it. Are you ready? Ah, fucking shit. I feel that way now.
And if you think we're lying,
The degeneration.
if
X
you think
attitude,
we're lying,
fuck this shit.
teenage boys, you think I'm lying
They clear
about
out.
boys eating a lot? Teenage boys? You think I'm actually lying about teenage boys eating a lot?
I got a teenage son and he does not eat a lot. And he's around the same age as your kids was. He don't eat a lot because he gets well-fed dinners. Well-fed dinners, a decent breakfast. He's content. So it's not all I'm not saying not all teenage boys, but they were obviously starving if they were eating up all the food, which I don't believe for a second. But if they were eating a lot of it, whatever, which they weren't, they were starving.
I'm to the point of like just my shit.
Like,
Wow.
what I had to do is, you know, the little Debbie's boxes for like sweet treats? I had to hide them in the bedroom because I knew if I didn't, they'd be gone.
Nobody believes that at all. You sat in your room and the kids were so hungry that they heard wrappers opening up because the door shut and they heard all them plastic wrappers being ripped open and Shanny and Jason and they're just gobbling it up. They were hungry. Y'all were sitting in there hiding and eating up all the Debbie snacks.
So I distribute them little by little every day.
Right. Right.
I know he held a grudge about that.
Oh my god. Come on now.
You know, Shanny is the definition of a nightmare of a mother. And Jason, a nightmare of a step figure, whatever the hell he was. Just a nightmare. Just an abusive, monstrous nightmare, for real. I'm so thankful I didn't have a mother like Shanny.
But I was literally just trying to stop you from eating a whole box of Little Debbie's.
There you go, see? Ongoing issue. We didn't have food. Are you fucking kidding me?
They are vacuums, yes.
Yes. Worse than vacuums. I've never seen anything like.
But how many groceries could you have bought with Ruth Chris Corn and Lush Torrid? They were getting DoorDash deliveries all the fucking time.
Hang on. In Colorado, we were doing everything fine. We didn't even use EBT in Colorado. What are you talking about? I'm talking about when we were in fucking Scranton, G-Man shit.
You got the timeline wrong.
You're fucking retarded.
Learn your lore. Learn your Shanny lore. You're off.
We can use EBT in Colorado. What are you talking about? We had money. It's G-Man time. What the fuck is that? It's G-Man time. Fucking, it's Geary time.
You know why people are my mods? Because they've watched me for years and years and years. They know the Shanny lore, they know the timeline, and they know how you like to manipulate people.
Oh, that's how they fucking try and get you. Is that, oh, it was this time, it's that time. No, it was a year after. We're talking about fucking G time. When we were in the house in Scranton that I gave G-Man, and G-Man was wanting us to eat nothing but fucking cereal and ramen. That'll kill you. Cereal and ramen.
Cereal with water.
Water.
He wanted us to eat cereal with water.
This is how you have to live because you're poor. And I was like, yeah, I understand what you're trying to say, but you die eating like that.
Good. And I bet y'all sat there and ate it too. Because you're so selfish and lazy that you wouldn't want to go spend any money to help anybody out for food. So you probably sat there and ate it too.
Like, can you
Malnutrition.
turn
This one?
Yeah.
You want that one on?
Like, no wonder I have malnutrition.
Is she seriously going to sit there and blame G-Man for malnutrition? Woman, you're 900 pounds. You're not malnutritioned. Like, does she even know what she's talking about? Like, she places the blame on anybody else for her morbidly obesity and her health problems. She blames it on everybody else but herself.
I think I should put the O-ring on.
Probably.
Yeah.
I did not starve my boys. They were growing boys and ate my house out.
We didn't have
What do you expect me to fucking do?
You never had a house, woman. You've always been homeless. You still are homeless. You don't own any house. You don't pay any rent to anybody's home. You're homeless. You've always been homeless. So whose house did they eat out again, Shanny? You're going to need to correct that one.
We didn't have food. A lot of the time, we did not have food. Because they ate everything.
When you have no money, I mean, that's all you can afford. Exactly.
That's true, and it's really rough.
Exactly.
Were they eating nothing but ramen? Hell no. Hell no. We would make sure to try to get them El Monterey burritos. They love them. And White Castle burger deal. And
That sounds like food that Shanny and Rev wanted. White Castle burger, which tastes like trash, by the way, and the burritos. Maybe the burritos, but it just sounds like food they wanted.
Hot Pockets all the time.
Exactly.
And then there were other frozen items that they really enjoyed. But it's to the point where, well, what do you do? Like you buy a box of something and it's gone in a day and a half. How do you deal with that? You can't feed them right.
No.
And I tried to control their consumption. I tried. They would not listen to me. They would not listen to me. They would consume what they want to consume. And that was mass quantities of food. So he's a liar. They had plenty of food.
The Kraft dinner, they had that too. They had that Kraft macaroni and cheese. Of course I'd do that. That's poor people buying.
Yeah, absolutely. That's staple poor people shit.
Exactly.
My friend Megan, when I was young.
I went be so hungry. I ate raw lemons. No, it never went to that. It never went to that. The worst it went is probably they missed eating for like maybe a couple hours before we could get food.
I can't believe this piece of shit kid is lying like this.
I know.
A raw lemon. I'm done. Like
A raw lemon. Jesus Christ, Shanny. You guys are awful. Could y'all imagine eating a raw lemon on an empty stomach? The acid just building up in your stomach? And yes, I know the comment was talking about themselves, but Jason, you sure got offended and guilty looking though. Were you feeding those kids raw lemons?
I can't do this. I can't.
No, that's what. No, Matt said that.
You? Okay, I thought you said Will said
Yeah,
that.
no.
Well, I just, this is bullshit. And it really, really is so triggeringly, this is just very triggering to me. Highly. Because I know what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is bullshit, dog shit lies. It's fucking really, it hurts. This is really hurtful shit.
Yeah, he's doing this because the audience believes it, and he's just gonna go with it.
They were saying it already, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're paying him to say this shit.
And if you ever saw him and you'd say, yeah, they look super skinny, well, look at the father. Like, he's a very thin dude. They have Covell. Zachary was getting everything he could ever imagine he ever wanted in his life to eat. And he got pudgy, man. He got a gut on him.
Shanny tried growing up with 6 older brothers. Oh my God, you probably were the most protected person in the family with 6 brothers.
Mm-hmm. Well, true. True.
I buy bulk and then cook. It's the only way with a teenage boy, and make sure he has healthy snacks from the garden. Yeah, but not everyone has the opportunity of having a garden.
No.
You guys are sitting on a big house with a yard. I'm sure it has a little backyard, a front yard, the patio. It's just Shanny is so beyond lazy. Both of them are. Because Jason would have been done it. He's lazy too. They are so lazy that they don't even care about what they have in front of them. They could do a garden easily.
You got to buy from Giant Market. And the money runs out fast, especially when you got literal vacuum cleaner sons. Gone. And I'm not exaggerating, it's how it was.
I mean, no, I think if they're teenage boys, that's believable.
To any parent, they're like, yeah, duh. And it wasn't just one, it's two.
I know.
And they
2 years apart.
growing.
They're 2 years apart.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying every day they're growing, every day. And you need fuel to grow like that.
Exactly.
Zachary was having growing pains every night, so was Will.
That's what happens when you get boys that are going to grow to 6'4".
Exactly. So they were vacuum cleaners.
My dad was a vacuum cleaner too.
Right. And we couldn't. It was not sustainable for us.
So Shanny says, my dad was a vacuum cleaner. Well, you look just like your dad. Everybody else but her has a problem with food, apparently. Like, she'll sit there and say Jason binge eats all the food, which he probably does, but not every day like you do, Shanny. You sit there and binge all day long every day. No wonder it's why you're so morbidly obese.
Oh,
That's why they went.
exactly.
God, I'm so tired. I'm really tired of talking about this.
Why is that so hard to contemplate? Is the boys went because we couldn't feed them because we could not handle the financials of feeding them because we were so poor at the time.
Well, you didn't just give your kids up over the food. It was the abuse incident. And where the confusion lies is, how does one gain 200 pounds in 3 years or less if they don't have the money for food? If they're barely eating themselves, how do you gain 200 plus pounds?
Precisely. And fucking Gary absolutely gets credit. Okay, he'd come with.
I mean, now
He'd come with money. We'd go to Dollar General. We'd pick up some shit there. You know, he definitely.
Those hands are ginormous. The way that, how small that bottle looked, that bottle looks like as if say if we were to hold like a mini bottle of soda, that's how a regular sized bottle of soda looks in her hand, like a mini one. And a 2-liter just looks like a regular old 20-ounce in her hands.
He gets credit for helping us like that.
I mean, now I think we could really. I think we could feed them if they had to live here.
No
we could
way.
feed them.
No way.
You don't think so yet?
No chance in hell.
Not yet.
Nope.
Okay.
I have to get more hours and a higher pay.
See how quickly she's just, okay, we don't need them back yet. He doesn't want them back. She's hesitant, but she'll use them up if they do come back. And yeah, so Jason calls the shots on her getting her kids back, which I hope they don't ever go back. And she's just so easily like, okay, you're right. Okay, I gained 50 more pounds in the past year. I can't afford to feed him yet. You're right. And what do you mean you need to get more hours? I thought you were fired. Weren't you fired, Jason? So either he's still working and what he told everybody was a lie, which I thought it was a lie. It didn't sound right. And he just, I don't know, he was a little too chipper for me.
First.
Okay.
Are you kidding me, honey? There's no way. Hopefully in a year of me being on this job.
Don't be fooled by his manged, stringy ends. This is what he's working with on top. And this is just a part of it. It's all around his head. Patchy and bald.
Yeah, but Rev said one of the reasons they went into foster care is because y'all couldn't afford to feed them.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what we're saying. Yes.
Yes.
That's right. But see, he's making it look like they didn't have food. That's not true. Every penny was spent on their food. That's the point. There were many times that Shanny and I basically had ramen or some rice and nothing else because they had eaten everything.
You remember the peanut butter fucking and jelly rice?
Yes.
That's what we
and
were
I got
eating.
made fun of for that. It was really good, actually, but I got made fun of for that. I was doing that because they had eaten everything in the house. Not one Hot Pocket left out of 2 boxes, that big of them.
Exactly, we were asking viewers for food for our kids.
Yeah.
We were trying our best that we possibly could, but it got to a point where it was unsustainable, and they deserve better than that.
Mm-hmm. That's right. They deserve better.
And I was sick, and I couldn't defend them, and I couldn't take care of them. Their main concern was when Jason was into jail, William and Zach would be walking to the store together to get food because I couldn't move.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So not only have you planted your ass in the uncle's house on that couch for 3+ years, you were planted on Gary's couch for a few years too? Because you couldn't move back then either, huh? Like, could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine coming home and seeing this big motherfucker just planted on your couch for years on end? I would make a secret phone call and get her removed. I couldn't do it.
G-Man accompanied them a few times too, I guess. You know? She's not capable. That was another part of the issues with this them going into foster care.
It wasn't abandonment.
No, it wasn't. What the fucking hell is your deal? How is that abandonment? They were getting put into a situation where a person could pay for their food, and they didn't have to worry about food no more.
And they'd have a good education.
Yes, it's not abandonment.
And they'd have a mom that can move and do things with them.
Exactly.
And give them some kind of normality. Instead of their sick mothers slowly fucking die.
Right. That's extremely rough, but that's the case. But this will be, if he's going to start lying and inserting total bullshit. I was afraid of this. It's going to be he said, she said bullshit. So why discuss it?
Yep, he was afraid of this. I guess they should have treated them kids better. Because, I mean, they weren't going to stay young forever. And then seeing Shanny just plastered all over YouTube all the time. And be like, hey, that's my mom. And she's not telling the full story. Of course they're going to come out and clear things up. And that's what you were afraid of. But anyways, I'm going to end this here. I got to catch up on some more. I just figured that would be a good little video of clips of their long 8-hour boring live. God. I love when the comments rile them up. I love it. I love when they ask questions and they get into all this telling on themselves. But anyways, I will see you guys real soon. Bye.